Hi, everybody. This is Charlie from Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming. We are back with race number 2 of season 111. Today's race takes place in Ahvenisto, Finland. I believe that's the way to pronounce that. We've got about 15 minutes here before race time. A quick recapper from from race number 1. Easily the worst race that I've raced in my short career at Grand Prix Racing Online. Scrolling on down, you'll see that I finished next to last. Only Alexandru Miku finished worse than I did, and I don't feel very proud of that. Everything that could have went wrong did, and it came down to like just getting the math wrong. I mean, really, that was the biggest thing. We ran well early, but I didn't have the right amount of fuel. We went into the pits before we really should have. And we were never able to bounce back. We fell short, and then I thought I was being clever by having a splash of fuel, potentially if needed, for a third pit, and that was not enough. And I just kept pitting over and over every 3 laps. I mean, just the dumbest thing that I've done in the 3 seasons that I've played. So, you know what? We got to bounce back. We can't dwell on that. I feel like we're going to do a little bit better today. You'll see that Jeffrey Childers won race 1. So good job by him. Now we'll take a look here. I keep throwing money at the car in order to try to get it up to speed with everybody else's. And you'll see that I have the second least amount of money. And I'm okay with that as long as we can get some production. All the money that I spent in race 1 was all for nothing, other than the upgrades. If we look at the car level in comparison to everybody else, I've moved up the rankings a little bit. We are now a level 4 car, equal to or better than a couple of the primary competitors, but we've got a long way to go if we want to be a contender week in and week out. I do feel pretty good about where we're going to start today. Let's before we get into the qualifying laps, we'll take a look at what I've done to update the car. Now, uh, I did replace several parts, even though they weren't even worn, but we just have to get the car up to a competitive level. So the chassis, the side pods, gearbox, brakes, suspension, electronics, everything now is at a minimum of level 4. If you look at our engine, our wear is at 54%. Because it will be raining the entire race today, I'm hoping to get one more race out of this engine. And if not, you know what? That's where the money will go after today's race. So I have no idea, if it will last or not, but all the other parts are fine. So we're not too worried. And I feel like the car is in better shape. So we practiced 8 laps, as you can see. I was kind of curious, what kind of lap would we have run if we could run on extra soft? And you'll see that it was 8 seconds worse than our best lap with rain tires. Um, and so obviously we're going to run rain tires the entire race. I suspect it will race the entire race. We look at the forecast. It rained during qualifying laps 1 and 2. And in each quarter of the race, the probability for rain is high. And because it was raining during the qualifying lap number 2, that guarantees that it'll rain at the start of the race. So, um, is it possible that it could stop raining? I mean, maybe, but with a minimum of 85%, I suspect it'll rain all the way through. Here's the racetrack, um, Ahvenisto. Ahvenisto. It's a clockwise track that goes under a little bridge there, comes back around. Can't wait to see what that looks like. I've never raced at this course before. You'll see that it's 80 laps in and out of the pits, pretty quick, 11.5 seconds. A very short track, just over 3 kilometers. Um, the overtaking, the passing, is normal, so maybe we'll have a chance to do that today. We're not going to be particularly aggressive in the rain. You may remember that Ian Wilson, our previous driver, was terrible driving in the rain. And Ricardo Bueno, also known as Dick Good, he is really tough on corners. I don't know how he's going to be in the rain, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, qualifying lap number 1. We qualified 21st. There are 37 cars in today's race, so um, we went with the rain tires, obviously. We also pushed the car a little. Didn't really get a good lap out of it. So initially I was like, well, this is probably not a good sign for what Ricardo Bueno can do in the rain. But uh, then I went and did my second lap. We put in 68 liters of fuel, and we had pushed the car a lot. And it was good for the 17th best qualifying lap. Overall, we're starting 20th. In the first race, we started 25th. So, we'll take these small victories, and we are showing improvement. So that's maybe what's important. Okay, did I or did I not get the race set up correct? Um, Based on my calculations and also conferring with teammates, 150 liters ought to be good enough to get to the end. I am putting a little bit of a splash in just in case we fall short. Um, you'll see that if it stops raining, I'm not going to wait to pit. Let's just go in, get the tires swapped out. If we do, we'll go to soft. Um, we have our driver is 100%, which is good. And our risks are very low, and we're going to try to maintain position. So we just want to, we don't want to push the engine too hard. Like I said, I want to get one more race out of it if I can. No boost laps in the rain with our car, with our driver. I just don't think it's going to make a difference. So I may be wrong, but you know what? It just seems logical. I did do some testing. Um, I don't think I learned a whole hell of a lot, but uh, I think it did help improve the driver. We'll take a look at Dick Good, also known as Ricardo Bueno. I mean, he started with a stamina of 0. We're up to stamina of 4. We keep doing the fitness classes, trying to get that stamina up, trying to get the weight down. I forgot to trim the sideburns, but we gotta work on that. You're a professional driver. You gotta look the part. So there you go. I mean, he is much better than Ian Wilson overall, and so we just got to work on that stamina. Staff training, we have got the overall to 4. I keep doing. I try to mix it up a little bit. I don't know if there's one that's more valuable than another one. I mean, you can look at what the cost is and kind of figure out what the game thinks is most important. We did do a facilities upgrade. Everything is at a level 3. Our pit stops were much better in the first race of the season than they were last season, so that made me feel good. And we are still trying to negotiate some sponsors. Um, I mean, we're at 93.5% progress to get a second sponsorship. We need that money. I don't know if we're going to get this other one or not. But whether we get this one, Schwapis, as soon as we get the decision, I'm going to add another sponsor and see if we can't work one out. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Everybody's in. The only 2 are the 2 that did not participate in week 1. And here is the starting grid. Daryl G on the pole. We're going to do the lineup rundown. in a few moments. We have on the friends list Rich Nichols and Gershon Veldman, and you can't see number 37, but that is Montas down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the track. We got 5 minutes before the race starts. We'll take a look at the team. We'll take a look at the friends list. As you can see, right out of the gate, it's raining as expected. Back out the track, take a look. There's the pit in and out pretty quickly. All right. Hey, there's that little bridge going over top. Very cool. Okay, so let's let's get the graphics up, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the friends list here. There's everyone. I know we had one new person that added as a friend, but I have to add credits. I keep forgetting to do that, and when I do, then you'll pop up. Otherwise, it just shows the same friends. And most of us are now at the amateur level, so we don't have anybody but Jun Ho in the top 5. Samuel Storano starting 6th in the rookie level. And here is the team. We have lost one racer. I don't know if Dan is gone, I guess. But Daniel starting 3rd. Great job. Gaston starting 2nd. Pato starting 7th. So team's looking pretty good. All right, let's get to the lineup for today as we move in on the track. Okay, on the pole is Daryl G from South Africa. In the number 2 spot, we have Sergio Severino from Argentina. In the 3rd spot is Ilya from Russia. That's our buddy. And in the number 3 spot, it's the best start he's had since we've been following him here in at the amateur level. Last week's winner, Jeffrey Childers, in the number 4 spot from the U.S. In the 5th spot is Johannes Haparanta. He is from Finland. In the 6th spot is Chris Swindell from the U.S. In the number 7 spot is Gabriele Privitali from Italy. In the number 8 spot is Paul Kolik. He is from Poland. In the number 9 spot is Fedor Kapustin from Russia. In the number 10 spot, the guy that finished in last, Alexander Miku from Romania. Good job by him, bouncing back. We got Glenn Harvey in the number 11 spot from Australia. In the number 12 spot is Pavel Benkurik. He is from Slovakia. In the number 13 spot is Gavin Adam from Australia. In the number 14 spot is Konstantin Saratovsky from Russia. In the number 15 spot is Edward Chukwin. He is from Chile. Oh, I'm sorry, Venezuela. My bad. In the number 16 spot is Siapania Villarel. He is from Romania. In the 17th spot is our friend Rich Nichols from Canada. In the 18th spot is Raul Moreno. He is from Spain. In the 19th spot is Mario Lane from Estonia. And there I am in the number 20 spot, Charles Jackson. I am from America. In the number 21 spot is Manoli Anagostou. He is from Greece. In the 22nd spot is Gianluca Perella from Italy. In the number 23 spot is Anna Zielman from Brazil. In the number 24 spot is Alexei Laktianov from Russia. In the number 25 spot is Khan Dagasan from Turkey. In the number 26 spot is Edward Pratt from Belgium. In the 27th spot is Stephen Gray from England. In the number 28 spot is Gerjan Veldman. He is from the Netherlands. In the number 29 spot is Ludik Spacek. He is from the Czech Republic. In the 30th spot is Walter L. Sosa from Argentina. In the number 31 spot is Teagarden Rex from Canada. In the 32nd spot is Igor Oliveira from Brazil. In the number 33 spot is Bruno Nascimento from Brazil. In the 34th spot is Leonard Botlow. He is from Slovakia. In the number 35 spot is Jesse Salminoja, who is from Finland. And number 36, Daniel Marsh from England. And in the final spot is Montas Augustakis. He is from Lithuania. So we have a couple drivers here from Finland. That's exciting. I feel like there should be a little bit of a home field advantage if you are from the home country that you're racing in, but that's just my opinion. Okay, we got 30 seconds before the race goes. I thank you all for watching another race after that first one, which was just so terrible. Like and or subscribe to the channel, please. And I think this is going to be a much better race. The rain is kind of the great equalizer. I feel like that'll give us a little bit more of a chance to hang in there. And we're going to pit a little bit earlier, I think, than most of the other drivers, and then be there for the long run. Hopefully, we don't have to fall short and pit that second time. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Okay, now is everybody using rain tires? It looks like everybody is. Okay, so that's a good one. I mean, sometimes people choose not to do that. Okay, we have in the 20th spot, and then in front of us is Mario Lane. Behind us is Monole, or Monolius. I'm not sure. Let's back up a little bit here and see if we get a better view. Looks like Saratovsky's getting past a little bit. We did a poor job of blocking as we fall back to 21st. Manoli gets past us. Behind us now is Laktianov. He's going to blow by us too. Oh, nope. We're going to block him and maybe get our spot back. Yes, we do. Nice. I feel like, again, we really have a decent car now. Wow, look at that guy blow right through the middle and we fall back 2 spots. Can we hold our position and maybe swipe it back? No, it's not going to happen. A lot of jockeying for position behind us, too. Now we have Anna on our tail. You know, keeping in mind that our best finish last season was 14th, and that was good enough for us to stay in our group for this season. So in my mind, anybody, as I fall back to 23rd, anybody in that first race who finished 14th or better, I tend to believe that they're good, right? It's not always the case, but it's possible that as we move into 22nd, getting past Anna, falling back to 23rd, we just keep swapping positions. Gerjan Veldman gets past us. Good job by him. I just don't want to fall too far off the pace of this group in front of us. Now, it's hard to tell in the rain if our driver is doing better on the curves or not. I'm guessing no, since we're getting past so easily. We're back to 24th, and we're only on the second lap. Pardon me here. Okay. In fact, I mean, everybody's right in this line. We have Anna and Veldman in front of us. Behind us is Stephen Gray. And yeah, I mean, they're starting to break up a little bit in front of us. Anna attempting to get past Gerjan, but held off. Teagard and Rex, I recognize that car as the yellow car. He changed his color up for this season like we do every year. He just now gets passed by, who was that? By Daniel Marsh. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I I'm just I'm very concerned that we have a better race than we had last time. We get past Anna, which is good. Let's see if we can't get past Veldman. Yeah, here we go. And then catch up to this group. There we go. Excellent. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel like we have a car that can be moderately competitive today. Now we're at the head of the snake and we're closing in on Manoli Anagnastu from Greece. That's going to be a name I'm going to have to say a few times before I feel better about it. We took that corner so slow. Here we go again. Like we're actually slowing people up behind us. But when we get on a straightaway, we can pull away a little bit. There we go. See? Just a little bit. And then we go into this corner. Why do race tracks have to have corners? Why can't we just keep running straight? Let's go from Finland to Sweden. What were those movies in the 70s? Cannonball Run. That's what we need to do. We need to have a Cannonball Run track where, like, Burt Reynolds or whomever it was would race across country for money. That's what we need to do. That should be a race. Maybe I'll design that. I'll design a series of East-West races in the United States. Speaking of watching movies, I actually watched Gran Turismo over the weekend. I think it's on Amazon Prime here in the US. And of course, that's a game that I played back on the PlayStation 1. And I love that game. It was a lot of fun to play. And then, my time started to get limited, and I played a lot less video games. And we are catching up to Manly here. And so I never played any of the other versions of Gran Turismo. I didn't even know that was based on a true story, that they took some of the best Gran Turismo drivers. Um, I forgot on what system that was the game, the more advanced version of the game was available on, and they turned them into real race car drivers. That was pretty exciting. And the movie was okay. It was pretty formulaic, and you know, it it didn't really have any surprises other than I didn't know that it was a true story. But it was fun because the tracks that we are racing on in Grand Prix Racing Online, I didn't even know that some of these were real tracks. And they actually have some of those tracks in Gran Turismo as part of the racing circuit. And I was like, this is great. These are real tracks that we're simulating here on Grand Prix Racing Online. I didn't even really know that. Okay, so we've tracked down Manley, and I'm hoping that we can get by him pretty quickly. You can see that we even have a little bit of gap between us and the vehicle behind us. Daniel Marsh making a mistake. Um, and he is dropping back a few spots. Can we make a move here? I don't know. We got to try to get around him, I think. Yeah, see, he's starting to hold us up, and that makes us vulnerable to the cars behind us for sure. Moving up a little bit, just check out the leaders. Look at this. Ilya is in the lead. Wow. This must be a track that his driver is excels at, one of his favorite tracks, perhaps. Look at this. He is way out in front, and we're gonna get. Oh no, we do get denied. We almost made it around him there. That would have been nice. Okay, well, it does feel good to be competitive. There we go. This is our advantage right here. No, right down here pulls away, but is not close enough. Yeah, we're just ooh, who's that moving up? Is that Perella? That is Anna and then Perella. Okay, yeah. I wish there was a way that you could click on a car and see what their strategy is, like their aggressiveness. Because I'm just curious if his defense level is higher, and that's why we're not able to get around him. Because I think we should be able to pretty easily zoom right past him. I just don't see. There we go. No, actually, someone's going to get past me. No, we're going to block Anna. I get it. So here's a straightaway. We should be able to get him here. Come on. Go, go, go. No. Okay, so we are now on lap 7. Our fastest lap was lap 4, and that was the lap where we got stuck behind this manager from Greece. Anna trying to get by me. I'm trying to pull inside. Let's go. There we go, into 21st. Took us a while. Now we've got to track down Saratovsky. Saratovsky was a guy that we actually struggled with last season. Um, he was one of those racers that I think is pretty equal to our last year at least was pretty equal to our car and driver. Look at everybody in this line, man. Anna got by him too. No, he just keeps dropping back. Okay, well, um, let's see if this lap around we can pull away from Anna. Now I do feel like we're the ones slowing everybody down. At least we're still in it. I mean, I feel like we're potentially a top 20 car. Are we pulling away? Oh, just not really. Will this be our fastest lap since we're in the lead car? No. We got 30% fuel, so we got really nothing to worry about there. We're 4 seconds behind Saratovsky. Maybe the three of us might pull away. Yeah, we are not good in the corners. Let's go. Whoa, look at that. Teagarden Rex has moved up to 27th, and Stephen Gray has fallen back to 28th. There's Bruno. And I know that, just saying it out loud, no one has gone into the pits yet. And there shouldn't be anyone that does, but we do have some racers that seem to go into the pits like lap 3 or whatever, as what I would assume is some kind of a strategy. But in my mind, I think we're all kind of thinking the same way. Yeah, the three of us have pulled away from that group. This should be our fastest lap. It looks like Daryl G is catching up to Ilya at the front. There we go. That was our fastest lap, a 132. Let's see. 21st spot. I feel pretty good about it. Let's see if we can catch up. We were at 4.5 seconds. Now we're down to 4.2. And it looks like we've already started to close that up a little bit. Let's see. So I'm starting to already think about hit times. It's a mistake made by Dagasan behind us, dropping back a little bit. Well, right there at the bottom of the screen. So if it essentially takes 12 seconds to get in and out of the pits, And we're doing about 22-second pits, so that's 34 seconds. So when we pit, if we were one of the early ones, it would put us toward, I mean, right at the end of the line. Have we gained anything here? 4.2, 3.2. So we did gain a whole second, which is good. As long as we're running strong, that's all I care about. All right. Speaking of rain, we are in monsoon season here in southern Arizona. You may or may not know this. I know we do have a lot of viewers that are outside of the country. And you wouldn't think, I didn't know this before I moved here. I've lived here in Tucson, Arizona for a little over 5 years. We have a monsoon season, and they arbitrarily choose June 15th through September 15th as monsoon season. And that way they can measure the rainfall that we get during that period. And yesterday was our first rainstorm. We got like a half an inch of rain. I don't know how that measures to for those of you outside of the country, but we got a half an inch. Doesn't sound like very much, but uh, it rained hard enough to cause some minor flooding out in the desert on the desert roads. That doesn't affect me. I live out in the desert too, but I live so close to the mountains that we don't really get flooding here. Okay, another lap complete. That was not our fastest lap. And we are now 3.4 seconds. We lost 2/10 of a second. We are slowing down a little bit, and that might allow Anna to get by us. So yeah, I mean, it rains a lot. I mean, I have lived here during a period where we've had a lot of rain. Um, it rained so hard for one year that it was the third most rainfall that they've ever measured in recorded history here. And it just rained and rained like severe thunderstorms every day. Oh, here comes a car off the track. That is Lane. Can we take advantage of Lane and get by him here? Closing in, sneak inside it. There, right there, bouncing off of him. No, we did not get it. Spacek falling back behind us too. There we go. Into 20th. Very good. So now we are back to where we started. Even last year, last season, we didn't have a car that could bounce back like this. And maybe it's because it's the car driver combo is showing us overall improvement from last season. Again, we did not get the better lap there, but yeah, I mean we found a way to get ourselves to 20th, and we're 2.4 seconds. Okay, so we are closing in on Manoli. Oh, I'm sorry, on Saratowski. Wow, Manoli fell all the way back to 24th. And there's Gerjan as well. So it's me and Lane. I think Lane's probably got the better car. He started in 19th, so that may be true. And now Anna and Perella have kind of formed their own little duo. We still have 27% of fuel, so we should feel pretty good about that. Ilya still holds the lead over G. 1.1, I'm sorry, less than a half a second now. Childers, Kaulik, Hopperanta, Prix Vitali, and there's Miku in 7th. Oh, no. I don't I don't think Miku is aware of our recorded races that we have on YouTube, but maybe he saw how I called him out last week, and showing us what's for right now. I mean, seventh place after finishing last. You got to give him a lot of credit for that kind of a comeback. All right, still nobody is pitted. That's good. So we're all kind of on the same strategy. Botlow behind us, making a mistake, falling back a little bit. And you can see we are catching up to this group. So, we're being competitive, and we're right on Saratovsky's back, but he will not, I mean, he does not let you pass very easily. We're down to 1 second, as you can see. And also, we just had our fastest lap, lap 12. We're on lap 13 as of right now. Let's see if we'll waste time getting around Saratovsky. As he's dropped back to us, so we should be able to get by him on the straightaway. This is our strength right here. Can we get in there? No, maybe that's his strength as well. Nope, not our fastest lap that time around. Just off the pace. Wow, we are right on him. There we go. Let's go. You can do it. No. Um, I mean, for us only having a risk level of 5, which is pretty low, obviously. I mean, we are making some aggressive moves. Igor Oliveira is in last. I'm just checking out of curiosity. Salminoja was in last, but he's moved up to 34th. So I mean, as I said earlier, like I would love to get, a top 15 finish today. And if so, then we can maybe not worry about things too much. That would be our goal for today. If we can get a top 15. Come on. Ah, we got pushed back to 21st. Lane, as I figured, does have the better car. And Saratovsky's just not going to give it up. Wow, that was a second worse than our previous lap. Okay, we're not even a quarter of a way through this race. This is going to be a long one because of the rain, slowing down the times. I'm suspecting this will be a 2-hour video at least. So I guess this was just one of those races where we have to be a little more patient. We are still doing our Seattle Pilots 1973 baseball sim season. We're on a 5-game losing streak, and I've completely dumped so many players. I just cleaned house. Got rid of a lot of the minor league players who are not good, and a couple of pitchers who have nothing to offer us, and we keep running them out there, and they keep absolutely being pathetic. And so yeah, we've made some changes. We had to spend money to do that to cut players, but it'll help us in the long run. Wow, look at this. Is he gonna get by him? No, denied. Now can we make a run? Okay, that's a little bit better of a lap. A half a second off of our best lap. Anna is 4 seconds behind us, so I don't think she's gaining. 21% fuel. Here we go. Try to make a move. Any chance? No. Gosh, drive us right up in there. Oh, there's a mistake made by Moreno, and we'll take his spot. So we do get back to 20th. That's good. We'll take it. I think everybody makes one mistake, right? So sooner or later, that'll be us. Lane trying to get past Saratovsky, but Saratovsky just does not let anybody get by him. You got to earn it. We're catching up to Pavel Benkurik and Gavin Adam. We can really only go as fast as the guys in front of us. Yeah, yeah, we're more than a second off our fastest pace. And that's because of the guys in front of us here. There we go. Come on, let's just get past them and get going. Damn it! Denied! Miku making a mistake. He had worked his way up to 6th, falls back one spot. There he goes, back to 8th, 9th, 10th. Oh, Miku. So he must have his aggressiveness for his risks much higher today. They're really, I don't know, like I really would love to know more about what the other drivers' strategies are. Like when the race is over and it doesn't matter anymore, you should be able to click on their name and it should pop up and show you, what their, um, the risk levels were. What were the levels of the car for each part? How much, did it use each part up? I don't know. Maybe they should, just do that at rookie level. I don't know. But I would like to know that stuff. Saratovsky pulling away a little bit from our group. Here we go. I'm taking the way out. Oh gosh, I didn't even get a chance. That's not cool. I tried to make a move and then just nothing happened. It seems like we have one good lap and then one bad lap. And we keep alternating. Great job by Ilya holding off G. I mean, they are 1 and 2, bumper to bumper. Hmm. Yeah, so we are going to pit a little bit short of the halfway mark, which is the point. And then I do have the extra fuel that should get us to the end of the race. I feel pretty confident about that that's going to work. But where will we be when it's all said and done? I don't know. Maybe 20th. 20th would be a little bit of a disappointment to me from what I'm seeing right now. I feel like we should be a top 15 car, but not a top 15, but a 15 to 19 car. I guess I would settle for that. Lane does not get past Saratovsky. I just don't see how we get past him. And he's not catching up um, to Gavin Adam either. Like I just don't feel like we're getting any closer. And actually, Anna behind us is only 3 seconds off the pace now, off our pace. So I just don't know. I feel like we're getting bogged down here. Like we had our chance when we were right behind him, we just couldn't get by him. And now he's preventing us from having any additional success. Yeah, Anna is a lot closer than 3 seconds now. All right, let's see if we can do anything here on the straightaway. Yes, let's go. You got it. No! You bitch. Last week, for the last race, I was drinking some very fine gas station wine. I actually have some here. These are, I'm drinking some Sutter Home Merlots in like the little mini bottles. You can get like a 4 pack of them. I mean, this basically tastes like Formula One fuel, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna drink some right now. Oh, Chukwin making an error in front of us. Oh, that's smooth. That's some good stuff. Get by him, Lane. Damn it. I mean, he must have his risk. Saratovsky must have his risk at like 30 or 40. Um, yeah, because it's there we go. Everybody's moving. You suck. We are definitely impatient now. Okay, so we're at lap 20. We're quarter way through. Let's take a look at the lists here. Okay, so fastest lap is Chris Swindell, 131. Our fastest lap is 132.2. There's no pits yet, right? Nobody's pitted. Looking at the leaderboard, as of right now, I would move up 9 spots. And that would get me out of the bottom rung, which is 31 through the bottom. Okay, so yeah, we're looking better. Anna right on our tail, though. Damn it, that is frustrating. Let's see how the friends are doing. Let's see. Anybody in the lead? No, of course not. Martin Parker in 8th. Luca Cross in 7th. Sonny Long in 9th. Junho in 7th. And we've got T-Web in 9. And Luca Matt at 9. Samuel Storano at 7. Pretty decent. Look at Anna. Oh, this is ridiculous. She should never have caught us. We are stuck behind these slow ass cars, and I'm getting a little frustrated by that. This should not be happening. We are suffering the pain of Saratowski. Okay, here is the team, and Daniel is in first place. Somebody better check his parts. That is awesome. That's incredible, Daniel. Good job, buddy. Wow. That would be his first win. I mean, we shouldn't jinx him. We're not going to jinx him here. But that's fantastic. Also, Gaston at rookie level is in third. Pato is in 8th. And the rest of us are trying to figure it all out. Nick and Felipe are 15th, and I'm 20th. So is Martin Rom. Okay, Daniel Marsh behind us has a little bit of a mistake. And Anna is going to drop back as Perella gets past her. And she was coming up pretty fast, so this is frustrating. This has definitely hurt us. We are 41 seconds back overall. And yeah, if we were to pit, we would probably come out in last. Pretty close. So it's not like we're gaining much. I don't know. Saratovsky's got a little bit of a gap now. 132.4. That was a pretty decent lap for us. Yeah, this is where we struggle, those corners. That one looked pretty smooth. Yeah, that first race was not on Ricardo Bueno. That was just my terrible mathematical skills. So I'm not going to hang that one on him. He does appear to be a better driver. His overall rating is 114, and that is, in the top 15 drivers in our group. So, he's able to hold his own. Seems like he's a pretty decent driver in the rain, but apparently he doesn't have the talent to get past these other slow drivers. Because this is brutal. I mean, we should be in front of Capiston by now. We've just run in this position for so long, and I'm not happy about it. You may notice that Daryl G did finally get past Ilya, and the two of them have about an 8-second lead over Childers. I'm kind of keeping my eye on people who might be going into the pits, but I think most people are going to go halfway. And we'll probably get to maybe lap 32 before we go in. There are cars getting lapped already. As you see, I saw a flag on a car, probably Igor's. Now, the other thing is, I probably, to avoid situations like this, I probably could have had our aggressiveness for risk taking in the passing a little bit higher, and we might have already got past these guys. But now it's just lap after lap. Uh, and we're just stuck. On the straightaway, we are not catching them. In order to make a pass, we're probably all about the same right now. I would think I have less fuel than most others, so that should make us faster. And maybe that's why we just ran our fastest lap right now, lap 24. And maybe they're running their fastest lap. That's why we can't get past them. There we go. Come on, Mario. Yes. All right, now we've got a chance. I say that, but Saratovsky does not like to let cars get by him. I'm happy for Mario, though. Let's see, can we find a way to get by him ourselves? We are right on his tail. Yeah, he's actually worse at the corners than we are right now. And Lane is pulling away. Good for him. Let's see if he can catch these other cars. Oh, look at this. See, this is what we got to do right here. Take him! It's a straightaway. This is our advantage. Yes! Go, 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 go! Damn you, Saratovsky! That is frustrating. We should be able to get right by him. What inside here? Ugh. Damn it. Look at Mario Lane go. That's what we should be doing right now. That's the only place we can pass is on this long stretch where there's no braking. Look at all the lap cars. Here we go. Here we go. You got him. You got him. Oh, look at him drive us into the grass. You know what? You have my permission. Run him off the course. Push him right into that. Well, I was just saying into the trees, but I don't really want. I don't want him to crash into the trees. But I do want him to feel the pain that I feel right now. This is ridiculous. We should be past him. This is it right here. Come on. Just bully him. This is it. You got to get him right here. Go. Come on, man. No. Ugh. Inside. No. Inside, right here. You got him. This is not fair. I'm so pissed off. Look at Lane is just gone. He's going to catch these three and pass them like it was nothing. Oh, a mistake made by Spacek behind us. Oh, shit. The only good thing is Perella is keeping his place behind us. He's not really gaining on us, even though we're not really able to pull away. Okay, here we go. This is going to be it. I can feel it. Yes, right here. You got him. Go. Come on, man. Shove him off the track. There we go. You got him on the straightaway. Just go. Don't stop. Why are you slowing down? This is ridiculous. I have no idea why we can't get past him. I mean, we definitely have the better car. Hopperanta making a mistake on the track. Falling back a few spots. Rich Nichols, give him a shout out. He's almost in the top 10. He's at number 11, looking pretty good. Miku hanging out in 8th. Ben Couric behind us. No, I'm sorry. He's right in front of us. Can we get a spot here on Ben Couric? No. Quickly gets back onto the track. Here we go. Here's our first pit. In the 4th spot, it's Gabriel Prix up in 4th place. He is the first to pit. We've still got a little ways to go. All right, this is going to be our next shot. Right here. Yes. On the outside this time. No! God darn it. I do not like this at all. I am not happy about that. Prix coming out of the pits. We are not going to surpass him. So we do not gain a spot. He comes out in 17th. I will note that Perella and Anna closed the gap about a half a second, but that's all they've gained. Here we go. I don't know. No, of course not. I'm not even going to get excited about it anymore. Like, there's no point. It's not going to happen. The game is already set up to prevent us from doing this. We've attempted probably 15 times now, and we cannot get by him. So what's the point? A mistake made by Anna right here, going off the track. Sorry, Anna. She's going to drop back a couple of spots. That happened to Moreno, which is how she got past him. So, turnabout fair play, I suppose. Now, I had forgotten. I noticed it with Prix pitting there. His pit took a while. How long did it take? 27 seconds. So we are putting in more fuel. It will take longer than the normal 22-second pit that we've been experiencing. So we can't expect it to be as quick as it has been. Lane has moved up to 16th. That should be us. We just can't get past this guy. We have the better car. We should have blown by all of these guys. It's so dumb. And we'll probably get by him right when we have to pit. That's the worst part, is by the time we actually figure it out, it won't matter. We'll have fallen back to 35th place and have to wait for everybody else to pit. It is, I think, a flaw in the game that one car could prevent you from achieving whatever the best ability your car has. And I think that's a flaw of this game. Because this happens to us all the time, and it always happens with Saratovsky. And it shouldn't. I mean, there we go again. I mean, that should not happen. In real life, that driver would just be like, okay, this car's better than me. I gotta let him by. They would just do that especially if it was 15 laps in a row. Like they would just let you by. But that's not what's happening here. And I think that's ridiculous, personally. And I'm not sure how to solve that problem. Like, if you're stuck behind a car and under, simulation, you make 5 attempts and you can't get by them. The sixth attempt the game makes, you should get by him. That's it. And then see if you can hold him off. There should be something like that in there because this is stupid. And look, now we're about to get past, and there won't be anything we can do about it. This is a major flaw in the game to me. I mean, we could be running better laps. Here we go. Like, there's nothing we could do. He doesn't get by us, but he will. Guaranteed. Nothing. A mistake made by Prix in front of us. Yeah, I mean, this is fucking stupid. It's just dumb. That car, Saratovsky's car, prevented us from getting a position on the car in front of us. And he just takes it right back like it was nothing. This is stupid. Yeah, this is garbage. Yeah, fuck this game. Like this is dumb. I've had enough of this kind of crap. Yeah, you're telling me 30 attempts you can't get past the car. Not one of them works. And then the first time, Privatali tries to get by him, he gets by it like it was nothing. Again, stupid. This game is dumb. This should not be happening. This to me, this is a glitch. It just should not happen like this. Lonnie's up to 15th. This should be us right here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm trying to be fair, but this ruins the game for me personally. Like, this is not fun. Yeah, here we go. We're going to get clobbered here, and there's nothing we can do about it. We do. We have a blocking of 5, and we can block them. It's just stupid. Well, what is interesting is that we might actually have enough fuel to make it to the halfway point, or pretty close. So I guess I didn't need to have that extra fuel for the second stint. And I might go in a lap before everybody else who was shooting for the halfway mark. That's the only way to get away from this. I'm so fucking pissed right now at how this is going. It is honestly, I'm. This is the kind of thing that would make me not want to play this game. This will be lap 36. Or no, well, yeah, we're completing lap 34, so this will be lap 35. Yeah, of course. What is that? 40 attempts to pass this car? It's ridiculous. Maybe the it's maybe I shouldn't be watching this race. Maybe I should just look at the result and go, okay, we finished 20th. And then it'll be like, all right, well, we must have tried really hard to get to 20th. Because this is unrealistic racing right here. This is the game getting it wrong. And I'm sure there's some like very complicated algorithm that is technically correct, but it's not. This is not how a game should be played. This is if you get stuck behind a guy and you're a better car than them, you should get past them sooner or later. This is so stupid. I mean, we're actually pulling away from Perella, who had caught us. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that makes me lose faith in this game because in the first race, totally my fault. Like I screwed it up. I made a mistake and I paid for it by finishing 36th out of 37 cars. Embarrassingly bad. This, I've done a good job. Like I have this car performing as good as it should be, and we're being uh, prevented from succeeding by a car that's clearly weaker than we are for lap after lap after lap. I mean, we've been behind him for 25 laps. In 25 laps, we cannot get past him. That is poor programming. I'm obviously I'm not very happy about that right now, but it's definitely taken the fun out of this game for me. I mean, we didn't even try that lap. Fuck you. That is absolute bullshit. Yeah, this is bullshit. Please let us go into the pits so we can get out of this. I would rather run in 37th place the rest of the race than to sit behind this and watch this continue to happen. Look at this. Miku making his second mistake and falling back. He just worked his way back into the top 7 or whatever, and he's fallen back to 9. Rich Nichols, 10th spot. Good job. Nichols doing good. We're just existing. So we're on lap 37. I don't know. Are we going to get to the halfway point exactly? We might fall like one lap short. Which is fine. We got plenty of fuel to get us to the end of the race once we do pit. So that's not going to be an issue, but um, God, just get me the fuck away from this guy. We're almost an hour into the race. 3%. We could probably get 2 more. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna. My first calculation was correct, which um, I should get bonus points for getting the math right because we're going to be right there at the halfway point, like almost to the exact amount. And then you have your self-doubt come in. You're like, well, that can't be exactly right. So why don't we, add a few extra liters just to be safe? And that's what I did. Our tires are at 66%, so we're, like most people, like everybody, nobody has any tire problems. No one will have any tire problems today. That was our fastest lap, as stupid as this game is. That was our fastest lap. What was I going to say? I don't know. So this is lap 39. Oh yeah, we're going to get halfway. Wow. I actually did have it. I did have it right. Oh, good for us. The one thing I got right, and does it help? No. Doesn't make a difference at all. We should be in the top 15 easily. Capiston in front of us goes off the track. He's already back. Doesn't matter. Watch, we'll get past him here with one lap before we pit. That's how terrible this game is today. I bet you we will. That will just make me want to snap my laptop in half. And we didn't even try to get around him that time. His fuel must be pretty low too. Oh, there's a car in the pits. Oh, they were already a lap down. So who was that? Oh, that's Salminoja. So he's the second car to go into the pits. I would imagine this time around, you will see everybody go in. Or not everybody, but a majority of people. Not Daryl G. This is lap 40. We actually made it halfway. That's pretty good. Good job by me. Look at perfect. Please let us go in. I hope we fall all the way to 37th. Just give me anything. Just do not let me have to get near Saratovsky again the rest of the race. I don't care if Saratovsky wins. I just do not want to see him again. God, this is worse than finishing 36th to me because this shows how flawed this game could be. And that takes away all the fun that I've had playing for 2+ years to know that this kind of crap can actually happen. Please go into the pits. I'm begging you. Please. Oh, God damn it. Perella in the pits behind us. Well, let's see where he comes out at, right? Where's Ilya? Swindell into the pits. Ilya's still in second place. Good job. All right, he's 27th, 28th, coming out in 28th. So that's about where we'll come out. We are adding a little bit of fuel, so we'll be in the top 30. I don't even care. Swindell comes out in 10th. He is the overall points leader. All right, so we should be going in here. All right, well, thanks, Gpro, for ruining this race. Oh, son of a bitch. Really? We're going one more lap. Well, I've definitely got too much fuel. And he's pulling away from us now. He's a full second faster than us. Wherever we finish will be so much worse than what we could have finished. That's the part that makes me mad right now. Looking at the racers toward the back. Oh wow, Madeley fell all the way back to 31st. Teagard and Rex in 25th. And we're into the pits. Yay. All right, well, whatever, man. To me, this race is over. We were about to get lapped anyway, it appears. A couple other cars coming into the pits, including Ilya right there. Good job by him today. Great job by him. Spacek behind us. Yeah, we're out in 26 seconds. That feels pretty good, right? 27. Yeah, this is great. Fantastic. All right. Well, whatever, man. So we have actually Perella in front of us. Like he was behind us when he went into the pits, and now he's in front of us. That seems right. Of course. And then we got Botlow behind us, right here, and then Dagasan. All right. Well, now we're just riding it out. There's nothing we can do. Maybe we make up. I mean, the only way we're making up any ground is if we're lucky that some of the people in front of us go in the pits and we can move up. That is the only way. We're already moving back by a car that has not pitted yet. That's great. That's really great. Makes a lot of sense. Teagard and Rex is into the pits. We'll get one spot back. Botlow making a mistake, giving us the spot back. I guess that's something. We're in 26th. Woohoo! Teagarden comes out in 32nd. We got some of the top drivers into the pits. Well, it looks like Gavin Adam anyway, heading into the pits. I mean, we are good the rest of the way. At some point here, we'll have to make a mistake. That's the way the game is designed. You pit, you make a mistake within a couple laps. So, and that will happen. Daniel Marsh into the pits. We got all that fuel. I think that's what's slowing us down. I mean, Dagasan is Teagard and Rex making his mistake. after coming out of the pits. Up to 25th. Lockdown into the pits. He moved up to 10th. That's a pretty solid job by him today. Daryl G's got a 23-second lead over Childers. Severino right up there. Kowalik. Man, this guy's got I think he has the best car, right? I get a level 9 car. Oh, Viarel in 5th. Great job by Viarel today. And Rich Nichols up to 6th. He's running strong. Good job by him. I love that we just got passed by a car that hasn't even pitted yet. That's good. That seems very realistic. So stupid. Great. And he's pulling away. So behind us is Botlow. Hey, and there's Manley. Should call him Man of War. That's what we should call him. Severino into the pits. Rich Nichols into the pits. They will easily come out in front of us, so does not affect us in any way. You know, here's the other thing that absolutely pisses me off right now. Saratovsky is still driving. So he had more fuel in his car than we did. His car was heavier than ours. We still could not get past it. How is that possible? Howlick and Swindell making mistakes. How is that even realistic? So dumb. Marsh with a mistake behind us. How have we not made a mistake yet? Ours will come at the most inopportune time. It won't happen now when it doesn't matter. It'll happen like when there's like 5 laps to go. And we'll, drop out of a good spot. Mistake by Loktianov. Okay, there we go. There's a 132 lap. So obviously it's going to keep raining the entire race. We know that now. We're into the 3rd quarter of the race. Let's take a look at the stats here. Okay, what? The best lap is Ciapania Viarel? Whoa! That was the recent lap too. Good job by him. That's a nice shock. We have the 15th best lap, I think. I don't know. Best pit was Rich Nichols so far. Good job, Rich. We had 27 seconds, which is not great. But considering how much fuel we put in, I guess it's acceptable. Live standings. Yeah, we're 29th. That's great. Awesome. That seems very realistic. And then what do we have here? Here are the friends group. Hello, friends. Luca Cross is in 4th up in Pro. Sunny Long is in 6th. Everybody else is top 10 or worse. And then we have our team. Hello, team. Daniel's in fifth. Gaston is in third in the rookie level. Pato remains eighth. And, well, I guess other than Daniel, Nick is in 25th, so I have the third best overall uh, positioning at amateur level in our group. We're not gaining on anybody. Nobody's gaining on us. Are drivers going the whole way? That can't be what they're doing, right? I mean, we're coming up on lap 50 here. I mean, are we going to finish 26th? That would be incredibly disappointing. Starting 20th and finishing 26th. Hmm. Okay. Well, Glenn Harvey into the pits. We are 2.5 seconds behind Dagasan, a driver who has not even pitted yet. Um, and we have a 5.5 second lead over Botlow, which is right there. Let's back out a little bit. All right. I mean, maybe we should have just put 150 liters of fuel in the car and just driven to the finish line. It's a such it's a stupid strategy. Nobody would do that in real life, but yet that's a real strategy apparently. Everyone who hasn't pitted yet, what are you doing, right? They're probably driving all the way through. If you have a good enough car, look at Mario Lane. He's in 8th place, and we were ahead of him. I mean, I don't understand the strategy. Anna going into the pits. She got up to 18th. Good job by her today. She's still going to come out in front of us. She's just dumb. She's been behind us the whole race until we pitted, but she's going to pit. She'll come out in front of us. Makes no sense. Oh, Glenn Harvey makes his mistake after pitting, of course. And Anna coming out in front of us. Wow, what a surprise. This is so dumb. And the thing is, like, the first week, again, it was my mistake, and we deserved to finish 36th. We don't deserve this today. Like, we have a good strategy that's actually working, but, how do you combat, it's like in the NBA finals that just wrapped up. Like, you have to fight the referees and also play against the other team. And that's what it feels like here. Like, we are battling the game more than we're battling the strategy. That's just, you can't beat the game. You can only beat the strategy your team incorporates against the other drivers. Saratowski is now up to 15th, which is where we should be. Sosa behind us will be pitting. I don't get that, but all right, this guy just got by us. Oh, it's Chris Swindell, fellow American. He's probably wondering the same damn thing. Like, why the fuck are you so far back? Hey, Jeffrey Childers is in first. Wait, that can't be right. Is that right? Oh, because G went into the pits and is already out. We did not see that. I didn't see it. Sosa comes out in 31st. Youch. We're not, we're not gaining on anybody. Nobody's gaining on us. What a waste. Good job by Gurjan. I want to talk to Gurjan. I want to know what his strategy is for today because it's working. He's in 21st. It's just a real bummer. Montas is going into the pits. I think he started last and he worked his way up to 29th. That's not easy to do. We started 20th. We're in 26th. And I don't feel like we're a 26th place car, but obviously we are. Right? It's the old Bill Parcells adage, you are what the record says you are. A mistake by Sosa. We have not made our mistake yet. We will. Like I said, it'll come at the most inopportune moment. We are catching up to this group of drivers here, but we won't get past any of them. That's already been determined. Like we're 12, we're 221. What's happening here? Is somebody going to the pits ahead of us? We're 2 minutes. We are technically gaining on Anna, but yeah, the best we could do is get 22nd right now if everything goes as planned. If nobody pits. Why would you pit? Apparently you can just fill up your freaking tank and just drive the whole race. Ilya's in 5th. That's amazing. Good job by him. Yeah, in a lot of ways, this is way more disappointing than last week's 36th place finish. Like, finishing 36 is embarrassing. This is like an insult. We are way better than this. We gained 1/10 of a second on Anna. We're not going anywhere. That's great. Look at all the cars that have not pitted. We do seem to be gaining on Anna a little bit, no? Ilya definitely catching us quickly. Okay, Childers is going into the pits on lap 57. It makes, I mean, why would you go 57? Why wouldn't you just go halfway? I don't know. So Daryl G takes over, and then there's Howlick, who has not pitted yet. Will he ever pit? I don't know. Does it even matter? Nope. We did shave off a little over a second on Anna. Actually, we're catching up to a car that's on the lead lap. Who is that? Who's the last car on the lead lap? Wait, that can't be right. Oh, so Childers is he pitted? Well, that doesn't make sense. Why are we catching him? Okay, here's an idea. Here's the thing. Look, I'm an idea guy. I'm really bad at executing, but I'm really great at coming up with ideas. And you should be able to pick racers every race, your opponents, let's say 3, where if you're in a position where you're racing neck and neck, you can choose to let them pass, right? So Ilya coming up on me here, he's my buddy. We got promoted together to this group, coincidentally. And I should be able to like choose Ilya, and he gets by me with no sweat, like just not a problem. I'm not going to hold him up. I'm a lap down, so he's automatically going to get by me. That's built into the game. But hypothetically, if we're on the same lap, and he's behind me, and I choose him, I'm going to let him get by me automatically. That should be something that happens. But no. Like I'm actually holding him up right now. There we go. And you have to choose, right? Like you'd have to um like that would be part of the benefit is if you want the consideration of allowing to pass somebody, you have to also consider giving up positions to 3 people, right? And that could make all the difference in the world on the last lap. Your final lap of the race, and there's someone in front of you, and you don't know that they've already given you the green flag to go by them, in that type of situation, I mean, that would be fun and exciting. But no, we have this crap where I couldn't get past Saratovsky for half the frickin' race, and now here I am driving in after I make a pit. I've been in the same position for the rest of the race. What a waste. I mean, I'm not even gaining on Anna, and I'm actually a better car than her. That's unbelievable. We are coming up on the 3/4 mark of the race. The leaders are on lap 59. I mean, I have closed the gap a little bit on Anna. Veldman into the pits for the first time. So we will gain a spot there. I don't know. Botlow into the pits behind us. We're on lap 59. So I mean, I'm asking you a question. I don't know, but is 60 laps, is that the most you can get? Mario Lane in 7th position. That's amazing. Good job by him today. We're 1.7 seconds behind, 1.8 seconds behind Anna, but we're not gaining any ground now. Bruno into the pits. Hmm. Ilya is catching up to Childers. You got to give him that much. That is a great car. It's like he put all of his chips in today. Miku's still in ninth. Great job by him. That's amazing. What a comeback. Nascimento coming out in 36th. He had such a good first race that I don't think he cares. We have an 11-second lead over Monolith. So we've pitted, and we're still better than some cars. Not many, but some. Um, Dagasan passed us, and he's still going, and he's 14 seconds better than us. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so we're at the 3/4 mark. Let's take a look at some more stats here. Chris Swindell has the best lap, 129. Good job by him. And we're looking at the best pit is now Leonard Botlow, 19.2. Gershon right up there too. We're way down here. Overall, with our 25th positioning, that would be good enough to move us up 8 spots to 28. So that would get us out of the demotion for sure. Hello, friends. Oh, nobody getting the job done today, really. The best is Jun Ho, who started the best. He was in 5th. He's in 7th. So there's that driver mistake by Luca. And team. Hello, team. Hey, Daniel's in 5th. That's awesome. Gaston is in 5th. Pato in 8th. Wait, I'm in 24th? How did that happen? Oh, did Anna go off the track? I'm sorry, Anna. I didn't even know that we were in 24th until I saw the 24 up here. Okay. Well, I have the second best app. Oh no, I'm sorry. Felipe's in 14th. Holy shit. Great job. Why does all the good stuff happen when I'm not paying attention? Saratovsky's finally going into the pits. Okay, Moreno went into the pits. That's why we passed him. So Anna is still in front of us. That's the thing. She has the same color car as Raul. Saratovsky, I know I talk shit about you, but you had a good job today. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. He's out in 17th, and that's a pretty good job today. Moreno definitely has a better car than us, so I suspect he'll catch us. This is really nuts that there are cars that are going the full way and they're going to finish in front of us, and there's nothing we can do about it. We are in 24th. That makes me feel terrible, really. Okay, Chukwin is going into the pits, and so is Capiston. They will still come out in front of us, so it doesn't matter. Dakasan and Pratt. That is the question. And I am legitimately rooting for Mario Lane. Oh, going off the track. Sorry, Anna. Bye-bye. See ya. Into 23rd. Moreno going off the track. See ya. Yeah, we're still not putting up any good laps, though. Chukwin out of the pits in 16th. Wait a minute. So I'm making fun of Anna. Not really making fun of, but like, you know, uh, celebrating her going off the track. We are absolutely going to go off the track as soon as we have something terrible. I mean, it'll be the most inopportune time, right? That we will suffer a fatality. It'll be a Mortal Kombat level of fatality. Um, we really need Dagasan and Pratt to go in. That'll give us 21st. Wait, how are we in 23rd? Where did I miss? Hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're in 23rd. So we're going to start in 20th and finish in 21st, in theory. I think. 17 laps to go. We are 8 seconds behind Perella, who is definitely a better car. And we are 14 seconds behind Pratt and 20 seconds behind Dagasan. So we will not be touching them unless they go into the pits. Hmm. Let's take a look at the leaders. So G has a 12-second lead over Swindell. Vitali went in on lap 29, and he has not gone in since. Lane up to 6th. He just passed Virel. Hmm. Um, 12 seconds. So Swindell is going to get a win and a second place finish. Oh no, Lane making a mistake, falling back to 7th. How have we not made a mistake yet? Coming up on a car that is 2 laps down. Let's see who that is. That's Bruno. The return of Bruno. Oh, wow. He's in 36th. A mistake by Dagasan. Hmm. Doesn't cost him anything. Stays in front of Pratt. Yeah, ours is going to happen at the most inopportune moment. And then we'll be really pissed off. I mean, the difference in this race right now is getting stuck behind Saratowski for 30 laps, whatever it was, and not being able to make a move. When this race is over and I've uploaded it and I have the numbers, I will let you know about the attempts that were blocked. I'll put that in the comments. How many attempts did we make where we were blocked by Saratowski? It will tell us. Here we are stuck behind Bruno. Bruno had a good first race. He had a great race 17 that prevented him from getting demoted, and he had a good race number 1. Okay, so we are 8 seconds behind Perella. That's bad. 14 laps to go. I'm sorry, 16 for us. Not putting up good laps at all. Hmm. All right, well, we are out here just trying to survive to the end of the race. Nothing exciting to expect. The only thing is like, I I mean, is Dagasan and Pratt really gonna go all the way? And why are we not gaining on them? I mean, I can understand why they wouldn't have worn tires, I guess. I'll have to remember this strategy for the next race where they'll rain all the way. I mean, I'll just maximize however many liters because where's Saratowski? Well, he went into the pits. But Mario Lane is in 6th. We were racing with Lane. If we had not pitted, we could be up here right now, in theory, or top 10. So we've definitely ruined our opportunities. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. We are pulling away on Anna. We are really not gaining on Perella. We have 21% in fuel, so we're good to go the rest of the way, the rest of the way of the race. But I mean, we're not gaining on anybody. Oh man. Did anybody sneak a pit in that we didn't see? No. I mean, Igor hasn't pitted. Stephen Gray has not pitted. Monolly has not pitted. Pratt and Dagasan has not. And also Lane. Hmm. I mean, that's really great. I mean, I gotta say, I've learned something today from them. And, they don't have worn tires, so we're not gaining on them. In fact, their car is probably really low on fuel. They probably have enough to go the whole distance. So good job by them. I'm glad, I guess if we're looking at positive things, I'm glad we went relatively early. We went right after the halfway mark. Um, that makes sense. Now, I probably could have had a little less fuel to start the race, and we could have had less fuel in this, when we did our one pit. But we've gained nothing otherwise. The only thing we can hope for is that Dagasan and Pratt go into the pit sooner or later. All right, there is Perella right there. 7.2. We're gaining a half a second on him. It's way too late for that. Anna will not catch us for sure, unless we maybe make a mistake. Otherwise, we're going to be okay. I wish I could run a sim to see what our car would have done if we had chose not to pit. Where would we have finished? Would we be up in the top 10 with Mario Lane, who's now in sixth? Or would we, you know, be hanging out with Igor? Oh, Anna might be catching. Yeah, Anna's catching us. Holy shnikey. She's coming up hot. She's 3.2 seconds away. What the hell's happening here? Hmm. Wow. Anna's going to get us, and we deserve it. That's Lane. He's like, yeah, we've been racing together all day. I thought I just might lap you. He just had his best lap in lap 67. Well, shit. Mm. Lane just went into the pits. Oh no. With 10 laps to go. Look at him drop back. Oh man. How's that shit sandwich taste? That is the worst. All right, well, I mean, that sucks. He's coming out in 13th. I mean, that's still great, but man, that is tough. All right, well, it's Dagasan and Pratt. Those are the two that have not pitted yet, and we're coming up to the finish line. The only way that we gain any spots that I can see would be to have them pit. Oh, Dagasan does have worn tires. Will that be, does he have enough to get to the finish line? Or will it make him pit based on tires? So that means he's at 21%. I don't know. Hmm. We are gaining a little bit on Perella. And we do seem to be holding Anna off a little bit, 3.2 seconds. Hmm. Vitali, that who pitted on lap 29, is in 10th place. So that was a strategy that worked. Hmm. It does seem like Anna is catching up. Does she have a boost that she's using? Is she boosting on me right now? Let's see. 3.1. 2.8. Okay, well, that's not very much. And the tire wear that Dagasan is showing is not going to be enough for us to catch him. Obviously, we're 20 seconds behind. Anna just might catch us here. I guess what I will say, if I'm going to say anything positive today, as we finish 24th, um, at least I got the math right. We're down to 18% with 9 laps to go. 8 laps to go. I got it pretty close. So that much I did right. What way did it benefit us? None. Another race where we started 20th and we finished worse. Edward Pratt also has worn tires. 2.8 seconds for Anna. And now it will be 2.2. Well, she's gaining, but not quick enough, I don't think. As she's like right on her ass. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like being hyperbolic. I mean, this is a little bit more disappointing than what actually happened to us last week. Last week was just a, mathematical error, my mistake. Wow, she is right on it. She must be boosting. Last week was my mistake. This week, I got to say, I think the game is flawed. We got stuck behind Saratovsky and we were never able to recover. And that should not happen. A better car should be able to get by regardless of whatever frickin' ratings you give it for, aggressiveness or whatever. Dakasan is going into the pits, so we'll gain a spot, but we'll lose one to Anna. So it'll be a wash. Does not matter, of course. Yeah. We lost 2 seconds to Anna in one lap. That's great. And she'll get us right here, and there's nothing we can do about that. Dakasan back to 25th. Well, there you go, Anna. I am ripe for the picking. Good job by her today. See, Anna would be somebody that I'm like okay getting passed by. She's a, you know, we're in the same level, I think. I feel like. Yep. And there we go. So that did not even matter that we passed Dagasan. Waited all that time for nothing. Anna must be boosting. Give her credit for that. She's stuck behind a car that is on the lead lap, actually. So that's going to be challenging for her to get by. Wow, she really closed the gap. I don't know. Maybe she used up her boost. Maybe we have a chance to get past her somewhere here toward the end. I'm hanging with her now. So she must have used her 3 boost laps to, um, you know, surpass us, but yeah, she's must have used them up because we're hanging with her. We probably won't even try to get by her either. Like we tried, whatever, 30 times to get past Saratovsky. We won't even try once to get past her. We're stuck right behind her now, though. We're not even making the effort. It's so stupid. I would like to see Pratt go into the pits, but I don't think that's going to happen. Has anybody gone in twice out of curiosity? No, not at all. Hmm. Yeah, in a lot of ways, this race is a disaster, just like the first race was. It's just in a different way. Like we should be a top 15 car, and whatever the issue was with us not getting past Saratovsky, that really hurt us today. We shouldn't even be battling Anna for the 22nd spot. We should have already, been a top 20 car for sure. That's annoying to me, but whatever. So yeah, her boost is over. We can't even get by her either. Just put up a 131.86, like that means something, but I mean, we're not even making a move. Yeah, this will be disappointing. I mean, with a level 4 car, maybe this is who we are. Like this is our best opportunity in a situation like this with the rain, all race. Stephen Gray, another vehicle that has chosen to go all the way, is now having some tire wear, but um, I mean, good job if you can put 150 liters in your car. I don't know, like, is that illegal to have a gas tank that size? 150 liters? And we're not even trying to get by her either. We had our best lap, lap 76. What a waste. Looks like Daryl G is going to get the win. He's got a 22-second lead on Swindell. Ilya, great job today, buddy. He's going to finish third. Childers will be fourth. Hopperanta. Miku! Oh my gosh. I take back every negative thing I said about Miku. I've totally eaten my words. Kowalik, good job. Virel, too. I mean, that's amazing. We had that little bit of lag. That means last lap. Severino, Privitali, 10th, and Nichols, 11th. Are we about to have our mistake? I guess that's the question. We haven't had one all race. Down to the final couple laps. I assume we'll have a mistake. Not even making an effort to try to get past Anna. That seems like us. No, our driver does not have very good stamina, so maybe in some way that is making this submission take place, but you would think with his skills it would be enough to get by Anna, but maybe not. Last lap for the leaders. Should see the 80 coming up soon. Congratulations to Gerald G. I think we're seeing who the best drivers are. I don't know if Ilya's in that group overall. Maybe he took advantage of a wet race, but Daryl G and Swindell Childers are all the top drivers right now. When the race is over, we'll take a look at the all the stats, and then we'll wrap it up for today. So hang in there with us. If you're here after all this time, thank you for hanging out, listening to me get pissed off. What can you do? Obviously, the things were stacked against us today. I feel like we had a really good car, but not so much according to Grand Prix Racing Online. I mean, how do you go all the way without pitting? Gray and Pratt did that. So did Mondelez. So did Igor. Oh, Perella's pitting. Oh man, that's going to gain us one spot. That's stupid. We'll take it. All right, that'll give us 22nd. I am very curious to see where we're at overall. Uh, we're probably not going to catch Anna. We are on lap 79, so yeah, we'll wrap it up this time around. Good job by Anna. Give her a shout out. Perella coming out in 25th. No chance at us closing that gap. There's the top 10. Nichols finishing 11th. Good job, buddy. Lockdown 12th. Mario Lange finishing 13th. This is where we should be. Certainly above Saratovsky in 16th. Not his fault. I know it's a game, but damn it. That really sucks ass. That That's what hurt us today. Not strategy, nothing else, but actual flaws in the game, in my opinion. All right, we're wrapping it up. Not going to catch Anna. We're going to finish in 22nd. We started in 20th. Um, Not humiliating, but it could have been better. And there you have it, kids. All right, let's take a look at the stats. I mean, the best lap with the Rich Nichols? Great job. That's amazing. 129.5. Oh, no. Chris Swindell boosted. 129.4. Oh, no. We just saw that switch at the very end, I guess. Let's take a look at best pit. Well, it's Fedor Kapistin. That is his best opportunity there. Live standings, where are we? We're 27th. We gained 9 spots. We get out of the transfer position, which is good. Did anyone gain more than 9 spots? Are we the best gainer today? No. Miku gained 27 spots. So, and Ilya gains 20. So we are the third best improved driver. I mean, I guess we have to look at it in a positive when you think of it that way. Did any of our friends win today? No. Junho finished 7th. T-Web finished 8th. Storano finished 8th. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, and Martin Parker finished 9th. Let's take a look at the team. Okay, well, Daniel, good job, buddy. He finished 5th. Feel good about that. Gaston finished 5th at the rookie level, and Pato finished 7th. I guess technically I finished second best at the amateur level. I guess that makes me feel a little bit better, but not much. Okay, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We'll be back in a few days with the next race of this sim. Until then, everyone, have a great day.